Hi, I'm Jeff Gerhardt. If you're like me, you're probably in this in-between state between Christmas and New Year's where everything's at a standstill. This moment where maybe you're spending a little bit of time with your children, and that's what we do in the Master's program. We spend time with kids, we make investments in them, but there's also this calm that's happening right now, the calm before the storm. You're probably like me right now and that you're not dressed for business. You may not even be out of your pajamas as you're watching this video. But this calm moment, the moment before the gun goes off and the race starts, is right now. This is the planning where you get to get ready for what is going to come in 2022. The key question for you is, do you have a visual cue for what you're going to do in 2022? I want to remind you of something that is in every one of those TMP binders that you've got, and I also want to give you a tool to use that. Let me tell you what these two things are. Number one, what you want to do is spend some time journaling some prayers. Why don't you, with the Lord, take some time and write some prayers out with Him? And as you're doing that, reflect back on what's happened here this year and think a lot about what could happen next. And as you journal prayers, see if it doesn't unearth out of you what you see God at work doing around you and where your talent, time, or treasure could be put into play in collaboration with the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. So that's one thing. Journal some prayers, get those out, use that as a lead source. And when you've found it, here's what's in every one of those Master's Program binders that you've got. It's your Dream Master Planner. Now, the Dream Master Planner, people think of those and they say, oh, well, that's something that I'm supposed to do with my wife. And that's true. You should, but it's also a fantastic strategy planning tool. It's your tool to say, hey, here's where I'm at today. Here's the dream at the end. Here's what it'll look like halfway to the dream. And then I'm going to list out all my obstacles. And on the other side, I'm going to take those obstacles. I'm going to list all the plans and strategies and who's going to take assignments to make sure that those obstacles don't get in my way. That Dream Master tool is one that you should use and reuse over and over again as a key way to get some of these plans that you're having with the Lord put into play. Now, this is your visual cue. A visual cue is something that you can take and put on your bathroom, your mirror, your car, your office, and as you walk by it or while you're praying, it becomes the thing to continue to see, God, how are you helping me to make sure that I'm advancing on that strategy we put in play? And it becomes a prayer item as well as an item that you're also managing to say, oh yeah, I've got to stay on top of that. Let's make sure that it happens. So once you've got that Dream Master plan in place, you've got the visual cue for what God will do through you in 2022. Man, I'm excited. Many people look at 2020 and 2021 and think, well, those were years lost. But many of us, while everyone was running out, were planting seed, getting ready for what God would do. And I think this is a year of harvest. This is a year to see some amazing things come together. And I hope you're excited about it too. Hey, if I've just also jogged your memory about the fact that maybe you haven't done a Dream Master yet, we want to give you the opportunity to do that. In fact, in this email down below are all the dates so far that we have arranged for Dream Masters to go on this year. You can do it in San Diego. You can do it with me here in Dallas. You can do it with Rob Dayton in Central Coast. Great opportunities to do it with people like Kurt and Rhonda Hamner and the team down there in San Diego. Fantastic. So for you, all you got to do, simple, no forms to fill out, reply to this email, say which date you want to take, and then we'll get you signed up. We'll get you going and talk to you about what it will take for you to come to one of those Dream Masters. Hey, you're getting ready for the year to come. Let's make the most of it. Let's make the most of this quiet period and see to it that everything that's going to happen through us in concert with what the Father is already doing is going to have maximum impact. I'm Jeff Gerhardt of the Master's Program. We're excited for what's coming next. Stay tuned here because you're going to continue to hear lots of new things that we're going to announce in the new year of all the great plans that we've won to see you involved in. God bless you. Have a great 2022 in finding out what God's going to do.